All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, so here we go. Katakana. So we've already learned hiragana. Okay? And gana means character. Whereas hira means wide or complete. Okay? Complete character. Right. So hiragana, basically what you're doing is you're taking the whole character. So let's say eat. So the Chinese character eat, something like that, right? And we change it to eat. So we use the whole character, right? We're using the whole character. Katakana, on the other hand, katakana, of course, kana means character, but kata means only a side or a part. And the difference is very easy to see. Hiragana is very cursive, whereas katakana is very angled. Okay? And so we're taking the same character now, and we're only going to take one piece of it. We're going to move it over here, and this is I in katakana. It's only one piece of that kanji. Okay? And so that's how things are different. Another example is, so u. So u is this character. So hiragana, we're going to write the whole thing. So you got 1, 2, like that, right? That's u, the whole thing. With this, katakana, I'm going to take one piece, I'm going to move it over here. U. Okay? We've only taken one part of it. And so that's the difference between hiragana and katakana. So going over it, can they see me? Going over it, we're going to go over the 10 characters. So the a, I, u, e, o. We've already learned this in hiragana, so we know the sounds already. Now we just have to learn how to write them. So, a, I, Notice that all three of them are very angular. Okay, they don't have any kind of cursive feel to them at all. That's how you can instantly tell the difference between a hiragana character and a katakana character. Hiragana is always very cursive and loopy. Katakana is always very angular. Okay, so let's say these together. A, I, u, e, o. And so ka looks a lot like our friend ka from hiragana, but it's much more angular. In fact, it looks exactly like the kanji chikara, which means power. And this sometimes is pronounced ka. Okay, so that's one reason. Ki looks kind of like the top part of the hiragana ki. Like that. Ki. Okay, it's almost cheating, one would say. Okay, ku. Ku. Okay, so ke. Ke. And ko. All right, so let's say these together. Ka.
Ka.
Ki.
Ki.
Ku.
Ku.
Ke.
Ke.
So just a ko.
Ko.
Ne. a, I, u, e, o, ka, ki, ku, ke, ko. These have a lot, except for a few, exceptions. These tend to have less strokes than hiragana, and they tend to be less confusing. The problem is that you're much more likely to forget them, because katakana is only used for foreign words, like poketo, camera, magic, see what's the other one? Mug, pasokon, and so on. So, they're used for foreign words, like I just said. So, for example, pasokon. Pasokon stands for what? Personal computer. And that's another thing about katakana. Hiragana is it does happen, but hiragana really isn't shortened. Words in hiragana aren't really shortened a lot like katakana is. Like words like pasokon, it comes from personal computer. Just like karaoke, or karaoke comes from karapo or open, oke or orchestra. So karaoke karaoke is a empty orchestra, right? Just they play music, right? Right? And so you'll see a lot of shortened, regular English or shortened English words, or other words from other cultures used in katakana. Also in manga, if the person is a foreigner or cannot speak Japanese well, a lot of times they'll use katakana to kind of signify this person does not speak English well, or Japanese well, excuse me. So that's pretty much all the characteristics of katakana. They're used exclusively for foreign words. And so, like, for example, this word right here, maku. Maku is the shortening in Tokyo for McDonald's, but maku. They call it maku. In Osaka, they call it makudo. Right? But they tend to use for any foreign idea, they'll use katakana for it. Whereas hiragana, they'll use your regular, that's all regular grammar. Okay? The other thing, before I finish, the other thing that katakana is used for a lot is onomatopoeia in manga. And you can see in manga, they use a lot of katakana for onomatopoeia. Like this is pika, pika is the sound of light shining. So like the sun's coming up. Okay, and it goes chi chi chi. You know what chi 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 is the sound of? Birds, right? Chi chi chi. So and this like dote, that's someone falling. And then people making noise, why, right? So a lot of the manga will use katakana for the onomatopoeia. Okay. Also, they'll use katakana to emphasize words. So, like sometimes girls will write like watashi no kareshi. Right, watashi no kareshi, and kareshi means boyfriend, and they'll use katakana to kind of emphasize kareshi. Kareshi, yeah, my boyfriend. Watashi no kareshi. Okay,